Universal backplate. What's that? Well, it's on the back of a lot of these programmers. Maybe even a room thermostat might have one. So if we unplug, we can have a look inside. And here's a close-up. The drawing is here and there's close-ups of those. Let me just go through them. We have a neutral first, always on the far left as you look at it. Then live, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is hot water off if necessary, and that's used in mid-position systems. 2 is central heating off. We don't normally use that in Europe. They do in America, but we don't bother here. Number 3 is hot water on, and number 4 is central heating on. Absolutely brilliant, and all the top makes, Drayton, Danfoss and Residio, make a version using this universal backplate. They may also make other programmers with a special backplate which is not compatible with this. But I'd like to show you something very, very clever. So if we put this back, here's a room thermostat. And what Drayton have done very cleverly, which is why we love them, is that they've used the neutral and the live to come here. So terminal 3 originally came from 9 and from the programmer 4, which is central heating on. So it goes from 4 to 9 to 3, then it goes in the stat, out the stat to 2, link 4, orange wire, the motor works. Just the same as all the other firms. But the clever thing that Drayton has done is that they've used the live terminal as a common, and they've used terminal 3, number 3, which is normally hot water on, but they've used it in the central heating side, and that is connected to the orange wire between 2 and 4. Absolutely brilliant. Now we have a problem. Sometimes when you power off and then power back on again, these programmers, whether it's 2-channel or single channel, don't work, especially when they're really old. What's really old? 8 years, 10 years or more. So we have to have a spare. But the problem is you may not carry a Drayton. You may be a different make. So let's experiment to see if we can put another manufacturer's on the universal backplate. So the first thing I'd like to do is just to make sure and demonstrate that it actually works. So we'll plug it in as we do here. We'll give it the demand, so we've got advanced on. We'll turn the room thermostat right up to the end, and we can see here that the central heating motor is beginning to move and change over. So when it gets to the end of the track, it'll make the orange wire live and the boiler fires up, as we can see. We turn the stat off and the valve closes, and that's the end. Now I've replaced this faulty programmer for a Danfoss. So let's just plug it in and see what happens. Will it work or not? So let's turn the thermostat up, and we can see that the valve is starting to move over. So that's a good sign. And hopefully by the time it gets to the end, the boiler will now fire up. No rewiring, easy peasy. So let's just turn it off to make sure it does actually turn off, because we could have that situation, the boiler suddenly doesn't switch off. So there we are. That's a Danfoss that works perfectly. And now finally, we've got a Honeywell 2-channel. Any of them could be single channel. So let's just plug it in and we'll see what happens. We'll turn the room thermostat up. Program is coming to place. So it's asking for 2. So what we're going to do, this is on the heating and this is the hot water. So we just turn the hot water to off, and we can see that it's working fine. And if we turn it off, the valve will close and de-energize, and now you can see. So as an electrician, installer or breakdown engineer, you would be very, very wise to have a selection of programmers, because they do break down regularly, room thermostats, 230 volts and voltage 3, so they're important, and of course the new ones, which is going to be open therm. Cylinder thermostats as well. Always have 1, 2 or 3 selections of each manufacturer. So I hope this has helped you to become a better engineer installer, and thanks for watching. Take care and subscribe to our channel.